Diabetes doesn't always make a dramatic entrance. It doesn't always start with pain or panic. Most of the time, it begins with tiny changes. Things so easy to ignore that we often do. You feel more thirsty than usual. You're running to the bathroom more often. You're tired, but chalk it up to a busy week. A cut or scratch takes longer to heal, but you don't give it much thought. And that's exactly how diabetes slips past people. Quietly, slowly, and dangerously. The reality? Millions of people are living with type 2 diabetes or prediabetes and don't even know it, because the early signs are often brushed aside as nothing serious. Diabetes, when caught early, can be managed. In some cases, it can even be reversed. But when ignored, it can lead to nerve damage, kidney failure, vision loss, and heart problems down the road. This is why knowing the early signs is so important. So let's break down the 9 early signs you need to watch out for. Sign number 1. Frequent urination, especially at night. Let's start with one of the most common and most overlooked early signs of diabetes: frequent urination. And we're not just talking about drinking a lot of water and going to the bathroom more. This is different. This is your body trying to flush out excess sugar from your blood by using your kidneys. When your blood sugar levels rise, your kidneys work harder to get rid of the extra glucose. That extra work pulls fluid from your tissues, fills your bladder faster, and sends you running to the bathroom again and again. For many people, this means waking up once, twice, even 3 times a night just to pee. If that's becoming your new normal, it's time to pause and pay attention. Frequent urination isn't just an inconvenience. It's a clear message from your body that something is off with your blood sugar. And the sooner you notice it, the sooner you can take action. So ask yourself, has your bathroom routine changed lately? Are those nighttime wake-ups becoming more frequent? If yes, don't ignore it. It might just be your first sign that your body is trying to protect you. Sign number 2. Constant, unquenchable thirst. This one often goes hand in hand with frequent urination, and it's one of the clearest signs that something deeper might be going on. We all get thirsty from time to time. That's normal. But when you find yourself constantly reaching for water, even after drinking plenty, when your mouth feels dry no matter what, when thirst wakes you up in the middle of the night, that's your body sending a strong message. Here's what's happening. As your blood sugar rises, your body tries to flush the excess out through your urine, and with that goes a lot of water. You become dehydrated, and in response, your brain says, drink more. But no matter how much you drink, it doesn't feel like enough, because the root problem isn't thirst. It's too much sugar in your blood. This isn't just being thirsty. It's being stuck in a cycle. High sugar, more peeing, more dehydration, more thirst. If you've noticed that you can't seem to quench your thirst lately, it's worth checking your blood sugar, because this isn't about how much water you're drinking. It's about why your body is asking for it in the first place. And the good news? Recognizing this sign early gives you a chance to change course before bigger problems show up. Sign 3. Frequent or recurring infections. Here's another sign that many people don't immediately connect to diabetes: getting sick more often than usual. It might show up as repeated urinary tract infections, UTIs, constant skin infections, or boils yeast infections that keep coming back, or even gum infections and swollen, irritated gums. Now, here's why this happens. When blood sugar is too high, it weakens your immune system. That means your body has a harder time fighting off bacteria, fungi, and other invaders. And guess what? Many bacteria and fungi love sugar. High glucose levels create the perfect environment for them to grow and multiply. So if you've noticed infections that seem stubborn, or ones that keep returning no matter what you do, that's not random. It's not just bad luck. It's a sign that your body might be struggling to regulate your blood sugar. This also includes small wounds taking longer to heal. We'll talk more about that later. But in general, frequent infections are a loud red flag your body waves when something's wrong on the inside. So don't brush it off. If your body is constantly fighting infections, it's time to check in and take it seriously. Sign number 4. Unexplained weight loss. Now here's one that might seem like a good thing at first, but in the context of diabetes, unexplained weight loss is actually a warning sign. If you're losing weight without trying, no change in diet, no extra exercise, your body might be doing something behind the scenes that's not healthy. Here's why this happens. When your body doesn't have enough insulin or isn't using it properly, it can't get glucose, your main energy source, into your cells. So instead, it starts burning fat and muscle for fuel. At first, that might look like a flatter stomach or looser pants, but inside, your body is in distress. It's using your own tissue just to keep functioning, and the weight you lose this way, it's not coming from a good place. It often comes with fatigue, weakness, and even muscle wasting over time. So if you've noticed that the scale is dropping but you're not doing anything to cause it, especially if you're also feeling more tired than usual, it's time to pause. Unintentional weight loss is never something to ignore. And when paired with other signs like constant thirst or frequent urination, it's a major clue that your blood sugar might be out of control. The best part? Catching this early gives you the power to act before things progress further. Sign number 5. Constant hunger, even after eating. Let's talk about hunger, but not just any kind. This is the kind of hunger that shows up even after you've had a full meal. The kind that keeps whispering, just one more snack, even when your stomach should be satisfied. This symptom is called polyphagia, and it's another classic early sign of diabetes. Here's what's going on. When your body isn't processing insulin properly, your cells can't absorb the glucose they need for energy. So even though you're eating and your blood sugar may be high, your cells are still starving. And when your cells are starving, your brain gets the signal, we need more food. But it's not really about more food. It's about a system that's not working the way it should. So you eat again and again. But the hunger doesn't stop because the root problem hasn't been addressed. If you've noticed a recent spike in your appetite, especially if you're also feeling more tired or more thirsty than usual, take a closer look. Your body might be telling you that something's out of balance, and if this has been a struggle for you, please know you're not alone. Many people go through this without realizing what's happening, but once you understand the cause, you can finally break free from the cycle and get back in control. Sign number 6. Extreme fatigue that doesn't make sense. Everyone feels tired once in a while. That's normal, but this is different. This is deep, dragging exhaustion, the kind that doesn't go away with sleep, the kind that makes getting through the day feel like a mountain climb, even when you haven't done much. When your body can't properly use insulin, the glucose from the food you eat can't get into your cells, and that means your cells don't have the fuel they need. So even if you've eaten, even if you've rested, you still feel drained. This kind of fatigue can affect everything: your focus, your mood, your energy, even your motivation to move or get things done. And here's what makes it tricky. You might blame it on work, or stress, or getting older. But if it's persistent, if it feels like no amount of rest or food makes a difference, and it comes alongside other signs like thirst, hunger, or frequent bathroom trips, it could be something more serious. So if you've been feeling run down in a way that doesn't make sense, don't ignore it. You deserve to feel energized, present, and strong. And if something's getting in the way of that, this could be your wake-up call to take back control. Sign number 7, blurred or distorted vision. Let's talk about your eyes, because they might be picking up on changes before you do. Blurry vision isn't just something that happens with age. In fact, it can be one of the earliest signs that your blood sugar is out of balance. When glucose levels rise too high, the fluid levels in your body start to shift, including the fluid in and around your eyes. That shift can cause the lenses in your eyes to swell or change shape, and that leads to blurred, distorted, or unstable vision. You might find that your vision goes in and out of focus. Things look hazy even when your glasses are on. You suddenly struggle to read small text or see clearly at a distance. For some people, this change is temporary. Once blood sugar is brought under control, vision can actually improve. But when high sugar levels go unchecked for too long, the damage can become permanent, even leading to diabetic retinopathy and vision loss down the line. That's why this sign matters. Your eyes are incredibly sensitive to changes in your health. So if things have been looking a little blurry lately, or if your vision is fluctuating more than usual, it's not just your eyesight. It could be your blood sugar trying to get your attention. And the sooner you listen, the better your chances of protecting one of your most precious senses. Sign number 8. Slow healing and unusual skin changes. Have you noticed that cuts, scrapes, or bruises are taking longer to heal than they used to? Maybe a small nick while shaving lingers for weeks, or a tiny scratch becomes red, irritated, and stubborn. That's not just bad luck. It could be a sign your blood sugar is interfering with your body's natural healing process. Here's how it works. When your glucose levels stay high, they begin to damage blood vessels, especially the small ones that carry oxygen and nutrients to the skin. Without that proper blood flow, your body struggles to repair even minor wounds. On top of that, high blood sugar weakens your immune system, so infections can sneak in more easily and stick around longer. You might also notice dry, itchy skin that doesn't go away. Dark, velvety patches, often around the neck, underarms, or groin. Swelling or redness around cuts or sores. Skin that feels sensitive, thin, or unusually irritated. These changes aren't just cosmetic. They're clues, your skin trying to alert you to what's happening deeper inside. So if healing seems slower than normal, or if your skin is acting differently and you can't figure out why, don't brush it off. It could be your body's early warning system, and it's asking for your attention. The good news? Skin often responds well when blood sugar is brought under control, so catching this sign early can help you stop bigger problems before they start. Sign number 9. Tingling, numbness, or burning in hands and feet. Let's talk about something that often gets ignored or blamed on just sleeping wrong. That strange tingling, numbness, or burning feeling in your hands, fingers, feet, or toes. If you've ever felt like your hands or feet are buzzing, falling asleep, or even slightly painful without reason, this is something you shouldn't ignore. It could be an early sign of diabetic neuropathy or nerve damage caused by high blood sugar over time. Here's why this happens. Excess glucose in the bloodstream damages small blood vessels, especially those that feed your nerves. When nerves don't get the oxygen and nutrients they need, they become irritated, inflamed, and eventually start misfiring or shutting down. It usually starts small, a tingling in the toes, a slight numbness in the fingertips, a burning sensation that seems to come and go, a strange sensitivity to touch, even when nothing's wrong. Over time, if left untreated, this can grow into something more serious, including chronic pain, balance issues, or even permanent nerve loss. But here's the key. This damage can often be slowed or even prevented when caught early. So if you've been feeling strange sensations in your hands or feet, especially along with other signs like fatigue, thirst, or frequent urination, don't write it off. Your body could be trying to protect you by sounding the alarm. Diabetes is one of the most preventable and reversible chronic illnesses out there. And in many cases, just simple, consistent lifestyle changes like better eating, regular movement, weight loss, and stress management can make a massive difference. You don't need to wait until a scary diagnosis. You can act now. So here's what I want you to do for yourself or someone you love. Don't ignore the signs. Get your blood sugar checked. Speak to your doctor. Start making small, manageable changes today because your body is on your side. And the sooner you listen to it, the better your chances are of living a long, energized, and healthy life. If this video spoke to you, drop a comment and share your experience. You never know who else might read it and feel less alone. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more life-saving health content like this.